Hey, Coach, it's a pretty good team on the other end there. You were able to fight back, though, but points in the paint stat really jumps out again for them. But and you were able to battle, but there's a lot of firepower on that other side.
Yeah, they're a good team.
What did you see defensively, especially in the second half when it was tied up 59-59?
They just came out with more force in that third quarter. Really, it was one quarter that they came out firing on all cylinders, and we made some just mistakes that we can clean up. But it's what happens when you just got guys out there. We're asking more of them, and some transition baskets, some back cuts, things like that we talked about. But that's what good teams do. They make you pay when you make some mistakes, and they hit shots too. So they came out and played well in that third quarter.
They took a 16-point lead late in the third, and then you guys cut into it a lot. I mean, just what got you guys back into the game and at least made it competitive?
Yeah, I love the fight and the competitiveness of our group, and those guys, they step on the floor and they give you everything they got. We just came up short tonight, and it'll turn. But we're going through a little bit of a storm early in the season, and we just got to continue to stay together. And it's a long year.
Time left the game in the second quarter, started the second half, and finishes with, I think, 29. What did you just think of his night overall?
He was really good. It was good to get him back on the floor, and you can feel his presence once he touches the floor. His ability to get to the paint, go up and finish, his gravity gets other guys open shots. So really good to have him going tonight.
Was the left thigh, was that a completely separate thing than the stuff he's experiencing with his right leg on Sunday and Monday?
I don't even know exactly what he was experiencing at this time. I just know he checked out early. Yeah.
Willie, the opponent three-point shot has really hurt the team this year. I think the Cavaliers went 17 for 35 tonight. Previous 2 years, you guys always held the opponents to a really respectable, if not a really good, three-point shot, even on wide open looks by them. Yeah. But what's changed this year where it's really hurt the team?
Well, I think the penetration is leading to, open shots. And so whenever you see a team have a ton of points in the paint, that means they're driving us, or in pick and rolls, they're hitting pocket in the paint, and it's collapsing our defense, and they're getting open looks. So we got to take care of that first, and we got work to do. We got work ahead of us, and we all understand it, and we'll continue to work at it. But that's contributing to the teams getting open shots, and then we have to be a high contest team when we do keep teams out the paint and they kick it out. We got to go and contest shots and finish possessions.
And can you talk a little about Yves Missy, especially in that first quarter? We went toe-to-toe with Mobley, and I think it was 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks, something like that. But he went toe-to-toe with him.
Yeah, Yves he's been really good, especially early in the season. Seeing a young guy get the opportunity that he's getting, and he'll have some games where it's a slower game. But tonight he brought the energy, had a few blocks, rebounded the ball well, and I think that his playing experience right now is going to pay off for us in the long run.
Last 4 minutes of the game, you employed a small ball lineup. I think at one time Javonte Green was guarding Jared Allen. Just kind of what we're looking to see out there to line up to close the game out.
Try to create some more space for us offensively, then defensively. Try to switch screens to try to just keep guys in front of us instead of being in rotations. So really, at the end of games, we want to try to get to a small lineup if we can. So it was an opportunity to get a look at it tonight.
Yeah, just kind of continuing off that, Cleveland is an unusual team where they got 2 bigs. Yeah. They stagger them. So just what was your philosophy going into the game on how to balance playing big versus small against a team like that?
Well, when they have Mobley and Jared Allen in at the same time, for the most part, we kept one of our centers and one of our bigger forwards in the game. And then they have moments where they take Jared Allen off the floor and Mobley's at the 5. And we tried to look at those opportunities to go more of a smaller lineup for us.
Coach, the three-point shot obviously so important tonight. Really only Jose was able to get it going from deep, but the attempts still tend to be a problem. Yeah. You had 3 games this year with less than 30. How are you going to get the team to get that volume up?
Yeah, guys have to be comfortable just taking them when they're open, and then we'll get some guys back that shoots a lot of them soon, and that'll help us as well in that area. But the guys that's on the floor, when they have opportunities to shoot those shots, they just need to take them with confidence. We all want them taking those shots, and then have a balance of being able to drive closeouts, which will also get a teammate an open shot because you collapse the defense when you do that. So it's a matter of just continuing to talk about it, watch it, and work on it.
Do you feel like it's, go ahead, sorry, David.
And tonight also, you got to the free throw line
Yeah.
a good amount of times, I think second most of the season. What did you see there in being successful in getting downhill and getting to the foul line?
We were attacking. We were attacking early in our offense. We were attacking closeouts. Zion was, getting to wherever he wanted to get to. And, when he touched the ball, he had 13 free throws. So it's definitely an area that we want to win. We won that area tonight, but unfortunately, just came up short tonight.
Do you feel like it's realistic to accomplish your various team goals with so many guys out of the lineup? Can you do that with so many key guys out?
In terms of what?
Like the 43s, for example, I guess. Like the big picture goals that you have. Is that stuff realistic with so many guys out? How do you view that?
For sure. I don't think that we can achieve those goals unless we set them. And so we've set the tone for how we want to play, and it allows us to hold our team accountable night in and night out. And we'll talk about it tomorrow. And we shot 48% from three, but we only shot 27 of them. So I'm okay if we shoot another 10 plus, and they're quality threes. And it may not be 48%, but it may be 37. And so that gives you an opportunity to score more, rebound the ball more kickouts. So it's definitely realistic. It's just a matter of us continuing to execute it.
I mean, how hard is it to do your job as a coach and win games when the lineup has to change every night for reasons not under your control?
You know what? I really don't dive into how hard that is. I enjoy coaching the group that's on the floor, and we expect those guys to go out and give us their best every night and give us a chance to win. They did that tonight for the most part. And, sometimes this is the hand that you're dealt, and you try to, get the team playing as best you can. And our guys are still playing hard. They're competing. And this will turn at some point.
And Willie, 27 points for Jose, 7-7 from three.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about how much he's improved as a shooter since you got here first?
Yeah, Jose's been big time for us during his stretch. He's another guy on our team that we're getting to see much more of, and he's taking on a bigger role. So we're extremely proud of what he's been able to do on the floor on both ends. And so the shooting component is another key factor to what he's worked on, him and Coach Brandon Demas, and it's paying off. And he's another guy that we're encouraging. Look, when you have open shots, make sure you take them. If not, find a teammate.
For Brandon, he's incorporated the three into his shot and worked on those things, but he's struggling to get to the free throw line. How do you work that into his game a little bit more? And then on the other part, for Jordan, came out starting the season shooting it so well, but defensively it seems like he's had a little bit more of an issue catching on. What can he do to get better on that end of the basketball?
Yeah, B.I.'s just continue to be aggressive. Use his shot fake to draw fouls, get to the free throw line. He'll figure it out as the season progresses. As far as Hawk, he gave us what he had tonight. He's still not feeling his best, but I mean, you have to commend the young man. He's just giving us everything he got, knowing that we're down some guys right now. So he'll get better as well as we progress defensively, offensively, and eventually we'll be whole and really see what we have.
You talk a lot about just becoming more of a rim and three team. Just on the defensive side, it just seems the last few games the opponents have been a very high rim and three team. Do you attribute that to? Obviously you're missing Hurd, but just does that start at the point of attack? Does it start with ball pressure?
Yeah, for sure. It starts with our ability to guard the ball, and so that's an area that we have to continue to work at. We haven't been doing a great job at it. Teams are getting into the paint, and they're scoring too many points in the paint. So We'll protect the paint team first, and then we can get out to shooters to keep guys off the free throw line. So we got work to do. We understand that.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Got the paper? Appreciate you.
Yeah, I think they got it up to 16 at the end of the third quarter. You guys, at least made it competitive. What'd you like about what you guys did in the fourth quarter there?
I like the energy we had, but if we want to win games, especially tough games like this, we can't have no slippage in any quarter like we had in the third. I can't have 4 turnovers like that. I have to get my turnovers down. Been having a lot of them lately.
Is your left leg okay?
Yes, sir. Just had, to my knowledge, yeah. Just had a little scare, so I went to the back, make sure it was straight, and when he said I was straight, I went back out there.
Is the soreness stuff in the right leg, did that pop up after the Indiana game, or is there something you've just been managing the whole season?
It just kind of popped up. Took precautionary measures, and that's dealt with. Just keep working on my body and just maintain.
Brandon Boston's been able to come in 4 straight games, double digits. What have you seen from him? What do you make of his game and his contributions?
I don't even know where to start with him. That's my dog. But what makes it so impressive what he's doing is the fact that, I can't say where he was at before. I know he was at the Clippers for a little bit, but if you look at this paper, he played 38 minutes. You go from playing under 15 or whatever it is, under 10, to you're playing 38, but you're contributing. So to see him out there, doing his thing, playing with confidence, and helping his team is great. And yeah, I'll be biased. Even when all the other guys return, I would like to see him stay on the roster.
And do you feel like that's a shared sentiment amongst the rest of the team as well?
You know what? I don't want to speak for nobody else, but if I had to take a guess, I'll say yeah.
And just speaking of another young player, Eve has been taking strides each and every game. Tonight he got off to a hot start. Honestly, had a little bit of a stretch there where he blocked Mobley's shot and then came down on offensive end, put a move on it as well. Just how are you viewing his development?
I mean, game by game, you see different things, like a spark or something where you're like, okay, I see it. And he works hard, very coachable, very receptive to when you tell him things. And, I don't have a ceiling on him right now. So, I'm excited to see his growth with the team. I'm sure over time, his minutes will probably go from 18 to 25, 28, 30. I'm sure coaches have a plan for that that I trust. So, his growth and development has been great, over these games.
Before the game, you and Teresa Witherspoon seemed to share a moment before the game. Did you know she was going to be here tonight, and how was that engaging with her before the game?
I didn't know she was going to be here tonight. I had shot her a text message last week just kind of saying, big sis, I really need you. If you have time, I would like for you to pull up. I didn't know she was going to be here tonight, so, I don't just say big sister for the sake because it sounds good. Like, I really view her as my big sister. Moments when I was injured, out for that whole third year, and even in my fourth year when I had a lot of success before the hamstring, she was a key piece for that, mentally and on the court. I don't know what it is about her, but whenever I see her, like, she just reminds me, like just keep your spirits up, and that the game of basketball is, the best thing ever. So whenever I see her, can't help but smile. That's my big sister. I love her to death.
Just one more thing on BC. He brings a little bit of a different element in a big man that you've had in your career. that vertical lob threat. What's it been like managing the spacing with him on the court, but also just working with him on the timing? Like, okay, he's gonna roll hard, or maybe he's hanging on the screen a little bit to allow you to get open, just things like that.
Yeah, it is different. I think the last time we really had somewhat of a lob threat would be with Jackson Hayes and Larry from time to time, but not like this. It goes back to what I said. He's super receptive. You just kind of spoon feed information like, hey, if I come off the screen like this, if your man's guarding you like this, maybe look to flip it. And as far as timing, there are times where I'll beat my man and, he's a kind of a step too far out where I have to throw a bounce pass instead of floating it up towards the rim. But like I said, he's super receptive, super coachable by all the coaches. I think those are things that quickly, not a long time, that you'll start seeing more lobs near the rim versus trying to throw a bounce pass.
And do you think like just keeping him involved on the offensive end opens things up for everyone else too?
Absolutely. There are times where he'll get a rebound and, sometimes, we'll emphasize like kick out for a three. But when you see his footwork and the energy it brings, do your thing, big fella. So like I said, in the win-loss column, it's not looking the way we want it to at the moment, but there's a lot of things to be positive about, and, it's a long season.
All right, thanks.
No problem. You guys have a great night. Appreciate you.
besides everything, you're the best doing work in basketball.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. That's really good right there.
A tiny one.
Yeah. We're gonna be quiet, okay? They're gonna ask Daddy some questions.
Jose, how much work since you've become a pro have you put in on your three ball?
I mean, that's something I've been obviously, hold up. I've been working on my whole career because that's something they said, that was my knockoff coming into the NBA. And I just, been confident, this group that I got behind me always trust me, trust my work. And like today was a good day. I've been actually shooting pretty bad, at least from the arc. Pretty bad. So today was a good day. And but I put a lot of work in it. It's not shocking to me. It comes to like this, just stay solid all the time.
When you say knock, is that like feedback you got from teams in pre-draft process? Is that like media or?
For sure. That was feedback from my agent and stuff like that going into the draft. And I didn't really understand it because I always felt like I could shoot, but obviously I'm getting better and elevating my game. But that was something, my agent told me, and we could just keep working on it.
How's Boston helping you guys right now?
Good, man. That's another guy that's stepping up and taking advantage of his opportunity. Like I said, it sucks right now because we're losing, but we're fighting, we're getting better, and I know it's cliche to say that, but it's really the truth. What this guy's missing, at the end of the day, it's hard to win in the NBA, regardless who you got. And today, we just keep on and trying to improve, and hopefully we get a win on Friday. What?
You're the best getting dressed in everything.
Thank you.
And you know what else?
No, wait. We'll save that for later, okay?
No.
Okay. All right, okay, dude.
When you're coming off the bench, you obviously provide a lot of energy, and you talk about just being the best version of Jose. Now that you've been pushed into a starting role, is there a balance for you in terms of just being go all the time versus kind of settling the team down as a starting point?
It's definitely learning. That's a learning experience that I'm going through right now. Obviously everybody's goal is to be a starter, but in the situation right now I am, it just came out of nowhere. And it's a lot. It's learning. I just told everybody, I give it to everybody, all those stars, those big-time players to come in every day and, have this main goal and, take care of their body, take care of the team. I talk to baby boy DJ a lot of the times, and, running the team is definitely something I'm learning how to do. Settle the gym, when to shoot a shot or when to give this ball to somebody that's really hot. And, like you said, is staying mellow, staying right there. And sometimes I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I think that's a good thing for me and a bad thing in the sense of, just who I am. But today, moving forward, just got to stay solid. Coach always been telling me, just stay right there. Shots are going to fall, shots are not going to fall. Just be Jose, and, hopefully we win the game.
How do you manage that edge, which, does you a lot of good, but you said there's a other side to it?
Yeah, that's the learning process right now, and it's crazy because I've been in the league for 4 years, right? But I've never been in the situation that I'm in right now. I think every year taught me something different, and like I said, just trying to be solid no matter what. Because at the end of the day, I didn't make it to the NBA about making shots. I made it to the NBA about my energy and how I could affect the game defensively. And obviously I did develop an offensive game, but if I stay right there, the offense is gonna come itself.
Eve had a quick start, eight quick points. Obviously, he had a stretch where he blocked Evan Mobley, came down, put a move on him. Just how important is it to keep him involved on the offensive side?
It's important. He's a rookie. It's like, and he's young. Like, he's a true young rookie, and he's just he's getting better and developing, and also just learning how to play with us. It's hard coming in when you have Z down there, and then he's improving though. Like I said, defensively he's gonna be perfect for us. Offensively he's getting there. Really, he's gonna be there too.
And what does his lob threat do for you? Just as a guard who likes to probe the paint, get into that floater range, that Tony Parker range.
It opens up a lot for me because at the end of the day, either I'm shooting the floater, or if they help too much, I got somebody that I could throw a bad pass or a good pass. He's gonna make me look good. So and like I said, as we keep playing together and developing, we're gonna improve. We're gonna improve with each other. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's up? Talk to me.
Can I do it?
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. Come on, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. How you doing? What's your favorite color?
Pink and purple.
Oh my God. Okay. And is your daddy good in basketball?
Yes.
Oh.
And I dribble too.
Oh, so you're good in too, right? How many
Yeah.
sisters you got?
3.
3, including you, right?
Yeah.
And you love mommy and daddy?
Yep. I left the whole family.
All right. Thank you for answering all the questions. Love you.
Love you too.
Let's go. Come on.